Hello my fellow Archons, and welcome to another video. As you guys can probably tell from all the background noise and everything, and the fact that I have a Vault Masters 2023 deck here, we are actually live at the Vegas Vault Tour 2023 happening this weekend. I literally just got my goodie bag, signed up for the Sealed Alliance event that's going to be taking place, and inside the goodie bag, wouldn't you know it, is a Vault Masters 2023 deck. This is my first ever Vault Masters 2023 deck. I've never opened one of these before. I've seen them before, I've seen the contents of them, and they are just as controversial as ever, so I thought, I only have like 20 minutes here before the event actually starts, but I really quick wanted to get this unboxing open and share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the opening of this Vault Masters 2023 deck. Alrighty, so I got this thing cracked open, and we have the Droid that rebuilds vaults. That is actually a pretty sick name. I like that a lot. We have, there's the Vault Master, the Vault Tour 2023 little logo that appears on these decks. This Archon is looking super cool. Kind of even looks like a droid, at least that head does a little bit. Logos, Saurian, and Untamed. Now you never know with these sorts of decks, with these Vault Master decks. I mean, they could be total duds, they could be absolutely insane, but they do contain cards from pretty much all the previous sets. Like, there is a limitation on which cards appear, but really any card, except the ones that like interact with the tide and stuff like that, can show up in these decks. So they're pretty crazy. Let's open it up. Alright, so this deck does not appear to have a token creature, which I'm not 100% sure if these decks have token creatures or not, but this one at least doesn't. So starting it off with the Untamed, we have a Savage Clash. Starting it off with some really awesome board control. Savage Clash, Rapid Evolution, Mookling, a favorite of mine from Dark Tidings. Keyfrog, very nice. Gloriana's Attendant. Alright, so we already have some good Keyfrog potential with that Savage Clash and the Gloriana's Attendant here. Flumph, double Flumph. Wild Bounty, very nice. Fogbank, double Fogbank. Fangtooth Cavern, some more Keyfrog combo potential. Lupo the Scarred. And then into the Saurian, we have an Odoak the Patrician, double, love to see it. Lapisaurus, double. Faust the Great. Epic Poem, amazing. Consul Primus, Citizen Shrix. Aquilia Lone Hero, double. Chaosodon. Oh, a double Ember Ancient Power. And there's a pretty good amount of putting Ember on creatures in this Saurian pod so far, so this Ancient Power could put in some pretty good work. Double Ember Lethologica, moving into the Logos house. Eddie, love to see it. Alright, that announcement is done. We have a Bat Drone, Babbling Bibliophile, Armadrone, double. Novu Dynamo, Memory Chip, very cool. Oh, what? A double Ember Eureka. As if Eureka wasn't bursty enough, let's put an extra Ember Pip on it. That's super cool. Causal Loop. Oh, with an Ember Pip. That's super cool. Being able to just archive that Ember Pip like that every time you play Causal Loop, that's super cool. BDQ, very nice. And a Universal Keylock. Wow, that's so interesting. This deck looks so weird. Like, I don't know how to even begin like evaluating these decks because there's so many pieces from different sets that all come into one deck here. I do like these Ember enhancements. Like, this is super cool. I mean, just that extra burst for Eureka, and then a recurable Ember Pip in the Causal Loop there. That's super cool. Memory Chip you always love to see. Armadrone, lots of 1-power creatures. Low-powered creatures in this Logos here. What else do we got? We got some good Epic Poem potential. I mean, between the Odoak, the Faust, the Consul Primus being able to move Ember into a more favorable location, and the Citizen Shrix, I mean, I think there's some really good Epic Poem potential here. Universal Keylock, very interesting card to work with. And then this Untamed is nothing like super crazy or special. It's unfortunate that none of those extra Ember Pips ended up in the Untamed house to combo with the Wild Bounty, but I guess even still been able to activate like this Ember Pip a second time on the Fog Banks or the Fangtooth Cavern or whatever. There's not a whole lot going on here in this Untamed, I don't feel like. Rapid Evolution with Mookling is super cool. Savage Clash, comboing, or even the Fangtooth Cavern, comboing with that Keyfrog. There's some really good Keyfrog potential here, I think. There's some pretty decent board control, like the BDQ, the Savage Clash like we were just talking about. Novu Dynamo, if he survives, is pretty good. Ancient Power. Again, this Saurian, I feel like, does a pretty good job of putting Ember on friendly creatures. And there's the Aquilias, the Shrix, Consul Primus, Epic Poem, Faust, the 2 Odoaks. Double Odoak is so nice, especially with the Ancient Power. But Eddie for some archiving, which you always love to see. One thing I never noticed until now is how like both Bat Drone and Armadrone like they're both drones, which is kind of funny. One is a bat, apparently, and the other one has arms. Bat drone, armor drone. And they both have a similar steel effect. So it's kind of like the drones and logos. The logos drones all fight. Some good efficiency with the Babbling Bibliophile. And overall, this deck looks pretty fun. Like, I'm excited to give it a shot and see what it can do. Actually play with it, see what the cross-set synergies really have to offer in a deck like this. But yeah, so here we go. This is the Vault Masters 2023, my first one. The droid that rebuilds vaults. Let me pull up the Archon card here for you. And there it is in full. The entire deck. Let me know what you guys think of this deck in the comments below. I would be very interested to hear your thoughts, what sort of synergies you might see. And I'm pretty sure that you can also buy a few of these outside of even the one that's included in the goodie bag as well. So in that case, I will certainly be trying to get my hands on as many of these as possible. So yeah, there we have it, the droid that rebuilds vaults. Looks very cool. I think there's some very good potential here. Let me scan it in, put it into Dexa KeyForge, and then right now at the end of the video, I'll put it up, the Dexa KeyForge page for this deck, so you guys can take a look at that SAS rating and the synergies that DOK has to say about it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you all again in the next one. I will have Vegas Vault Tour coverage coming out at some point when it's over. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you all again in the next one. See you later.